Looking for a suspect who robbed Tropical Smoothie employees at gunpoint. More about the crime coming up. Also find out why the federal government is taking a closer look at the Alabama Supreme Court. Nate?
Thanks a lot, Reg. We're watching a few showers form down to the south off the Gulf Coast. Those could move into the Florida Panhandle later tonight, but I think most of us will be dry and cloudy until we get to tomorrow. Nice conditions for our Christmas day. We'll discuss that in the forecast in just a few minutes.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 6.
The Dothan organization puts smiles on hopeful children's faces this holiday season. Good evening, I'm Natasha Chagtai.
I'm Reginald Jones. Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 6. Well, Christmas came a day early for more than 200 area families. Today, the Ordinary People Society held its annual Angel Tree Lunch.
News 4's Jessica Light was there for the festivities. And Jessica, how is this angel tree so special?
Well, Natasha, the Tops Angel Tree invites sponsors to come and give their gifts to the children they sponsored. To see some of their interactions was really something special.
Santa Claus is coming. I asked him for a karaoke. I asked for a bite. I like Christmas. It's so cute. It's about sharing, and I get a lot of presents.
I'm thankful because of the people that is giving, and it's a joyous time of the year. It's to give, and those who gave will be blessed in many folds. And I just like to thank them so much, that who sponsored for us.
Christmas is not just for the gift, but it's also to give, and to share with others.
The children were feeling the love.
A basketball! I got a basketball with a basketball pump and a basketball shirt.
And the donors were happy to be there to see their smiles.
Just smiles. They can't believe it.
It just felt like the right thing to do. Not only, but it's just the time of year to give. Oh my God,
a big hug. Oh, that's so great. I love it.
I'm real happy.
This is the 12th annual Tops Angel Tree Distribution Day. Reg?
All right. Thanks a lot, Jessica. Organizers hope to help even more children next year.
A Dothan smoothie store's employees were robbed at gunpoint. Around 9 last night, a man went into Tropical Smoothie with a pistol demanding money. After getting a small amount of cash, the man fled the scene on foot. The suspect is described as a black male wearing dark clothing, gloves, and a mask. The man used an umbrella to try and block video cameras, so Dothan police are trying to retrieve video from the area to identify him. If you have any information, you can call Crime Stoppers at 793-7000. The Alabama Supreme Court is being audited. The Department of Examiners of Public Accounts released a report this month accusing the court of years of sloppy financial practices. It says the clerk's office failed to deposit more than $61,000 in checks from October 2009 through September of 2013. It also says the court underpaid its own justices by about $39,000 dating back to 2004. At one point last year, the court reportedly owed the state treasurer more than $465,000. That's since been paid. Chief Justice Roy Moore requested the audit shortly after he took office in January of last year. He says the court is now operating efficiently.
Alabama is one of 8 states that do not allow charter schools, and some lawmakers want to change that. Several Republican lawmakers say they'll make another push to establish charter schools in Alabama, at least on a limited basis. Republican Senator Dick Brubaker of Pike Road says he believes families need more education options for their children. Charter schools are newly publicly funded schools that operate outside the rules and regulations of regular public schools. Republicans made a push for charter schools in 2012, but the legislation fizzled. Opponents say charter schools drain resources from the state's existing public schools. Coffee County employees received an unexpected Christmas gift this week. Coffee County Commission unanimously voted to give a one-time lump sum pay of $500 to full-time employees. Part-time employees also received a bonus. Each department head was asked to make cuts to come up with the funds.
We continue to work toward that. I know every mayor and especially this county commission, we're looking for ways to increase the opportunities for our citizens to be employed, and we'll continue to do that. That's one of the top priorities of this commission.
Smith went on to say this is especially good news because county employees were initially told they would not receive a pay increase this year.
Eastern Geneva County homeowners recorded more than 5 inches of rain over a several-hour period last night. A drainage pipe underneath Geneva County Road 49 in Fayette community could not handle the massive flow of water. It blew out a section of pavement, and now a detour is around the damage. It's often used as a shortcut to Florida's Gulf Coast. Several residents along the Geneva-Holmes County line kept a cautious eye on the high water throughout the night. Fortunately, no reported private property damage.
That's good news. Well, the temperatures certainly are dropping after those storms have moved through last night.
They are. Let's go to Nate now for a first check of your forecast. Nate?
Yeah, the cold air will be rushing in behind a cold front that was responsible for all that nasty weather that we had around here last night. First of all, let's track jolly old St. Nick. He's in the UK, specifically Cork, Ireland, or he's heading toward Cork, Ireland. Just stopped in Dublin. He's getting very, very close to the 4 billion presents delivered mark. He's making that turn and now headed to the Faroe Islands. Oh, I never knew that existed. How about that? All right, let's take a look at the clouds and rain over the lower 48. Lots of travel concerns in the northeast and along the eastern seaboard. More rain there, and another winter storm headed into the Pacific Northwest. But around here, we'll just see lots of clouds and cooling temperatures overnight. We'll talk all about it in the forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Natasha?
All right, thanks so much, Nate. Great suspenders, by the way. Well, this year, more than 1,000 people visited Ops Westview Baptist Church live nativity scene. Organizers say the trip through the Christmas story follows the life of Christ from his birth in the manger to his death and resurrection. This year, they were tractors pulling trailers with the visitors as folks were driven through. The Christmas story was played out before their eyes.
And we try our best to add to it and make it better each year as a gift to our community. We're just delighted that throughout the Wiregrass area, people come from Dothan, Funiac Springs, some from Montgomery, all from Greenville area.
The entire live nativity production included approximately 150 congregation members. A retired Enterprise resident has a unique Christmas gift for both old and young alike in his community. Dan Harrison has spent thousands of dollars setting up an elaborate model train display in the backyard of his Cape Street home. It includes multiple tracks and electric trains. The backdrop is a 1930s Midwestern town. Dan says nothing beats the smiles on the children's faces when they see and hear the locomotives.
Last year I had this whole fence on the outside was shoulder to shoulder folks out here. And it made me feel so proud that they really had a good time.
Harrison will keep the display open to the public through New Year's Eve.
Just a reminder, the city of Dothan is going to be closed tomorrow and Friday for Christmas. If your garbage and recycling normally picked up tomorrow, it was picked up today. Friday's garbage schedule will stay the same. There will not be any trash pickup on Thursday or Friday with no makeup day. Houston County, by the way, well, they're also going to be closed tomorrow. Today's garbage pickup is going to be on Friday, and tomorrow's garbage pickup will be on Saturday.
Well, you may not want to feed your pets these foods this Christmas. We're going to